Today we're in Gaviota State Park and we're gonna hike to Gaviota Wind Caves. So we have made it to the parking lot for the Wind Caves. You can see all the mountains around here. This is just outside Santa Barbara, probably about 25 to 30 minutes away from Santa Barbara. So there's gonna be this train rail right here. As you can see, the train is leaving, but you can see the ocean right here. And I don't know if those are ships, I forget what they're called, but the train comes through here. But over there, that's where we're gonna start the hike. So the hike's gonna start next to this green gated fence. So there are mountain lions. All right, so as you can see, this is actually the backdrop of the Santa Ynez Mountains. So right now, it's just gonna be like a paved path, but then it's gonna merge back onto a dirt path. So let's go. So I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little history lesson on these caves. Based on history, these wind caves were actually formed by winds, high winds, for over thousands, if not millions of years. So this is why the Gaviota, or however you pronounce that name, gets the wind caves names. It comes from the high winds. And from here you could actually see the train that runs through here. And it's actually a high-speed train, so be very careful not to get too close to that train over there. There's a beach right there, some benches. So this area was home to Paleo Indians from roughly 13,000 to 8,500 BP, and they had approximately 14 different Indian tribes coming from the Chumash people. So they all lived along these coastlines. So these mountains are their homes. And from a distance, it looks like we could see one of the caves, but as soon as we go up that dirt path right here, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get closer to those caves. So there is a creek that runs through here, not too far from the caves. So I believe we're not too far from the Los Padres National Forest. So this is why you see all these trees right next to the mountains. So this is definitely a hike you could squeeze in on a long or short day. So this hike is roughly 600 feet of elevation gain, and about 1.3 miles up, 1.3 miles down, making it about 2.6 miles round trip or so, making it a relatively easy and short hike. Let's go. So from a distance, that looks to be the wind caves right there, even though I see a cave on this side. So we're gonna see which ones are it pretty soon. About half a mile into the hike, you're gonna see this sign right here discussing the rules and regulations of the park. And just behind it, we're gonna enter the path that'll take us directly to the caves. So this section will take you through tall grass fields uphill. So this is gonna be the most elevation gain, is gonna be right here. So this tall grass fields looks like this, or more like tall grassy hills will look like this. This is where that incline begins, the workout. Right, so we are getting really close, but from here you could just see the highway and those other caves right there. So this is the path. Okay, so this appears to be one of the first set of caves. So you can see people put a lot of their carvings inside the cave. It's kind of closed in by a rock. Has a tree next to it too. And you could kind of just see like the corner of this cave. But from this corner of this cave, they have the opening right here where you can see the other caves that we're gonna go up to right now. So that may require a bit more of some scrambling to get to those caves out there, but we could at least get to like the one on the left side. And now we're gonna go back down here. So if you come, you might want to bring like a kind of like a knife if you want to carve your name in here, but pretty neat overall. And from the cave, you could actually see the Santa Ynez Mountains from here, but the cave just goes up here. So it looks to be like a kind of like a little spot where you could like lay down, get some shade. Pretty cool cave though. Okay, so we're back on the trail and we're gonna go up to one of these ones up here. There should be an opening for at least the one in the middle or the one in the far left hand. So I could either go right here or over here, but this looks like a better bet. Okay, here's one of the caves. So we could enter through here, but that one would be hard to get to. So we'll go up here to this one. So the cave isn't ridiculously big, and it is kind of hard to sort of walk around here. So I definitely recommend bringing some hiking shoes. Here's a better perspective of what you can see from the cave as you're inside of it. And you can just see the highway down there. But we're gonna go ahead and head back down here. And there's another one that we could get to. Let's go check it out. We're gonna go up along the side of this cave. Should be one more entrance to another cave. Then we'll head back down. Gotta go through these rocks right here. All right, so here is the last cave we're gonna come up through. So you definitely get a different perspective from this side of the cave. But once again, you can see the highway from here. And there's a small hole, which we've seen through the other side. So you can just see all these like different carvings of different names people left for this cave.
I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe.